strong earthquakes in history associated with UFO sightings. We even had UFOs, remember, in the Fukushima earthquake a few years ago. Now, strong earthquakes in history associated with UFO sightings. The eminent Swiss seismologist Frederick Montandon, after much research, came to the amazing conclusion that the appearance of flying saucers is a phenomenon absolutely associated with earthquakes. The Swiss scientist came to this strange conclusion after his thorough observation before and after the 1946 earthquakes in Switzerland. Frederick Montandon had stated in this regard, on January 24, 1946 at 8 p.m., an enormous luminous craft appeared over Bern, flying at a low altitude, but also at a shocking speed. The strange craft was followed by a large luminous tail. The next day at 5:45 p.m., the gigantic luminous line crossed the sky, leaving a particular intense glow for a few seconds. Then, in the center of Valais, a multitude of colored lights appeared in many places and in different forms, forming momentarily at low altitudes in the atmosphere. At 6:32 p.m., a full 23 hours after the first sighting of the mysterious luminous phenomena, a very strong earthquake shook the area. These luminous appearances, according to the Swiss scientists, are very old. In fact, during the terrible earthquake in Greece, which occurred at sunrise July 21st, 365 AD, it was estimated to have had a magnitude greater than 8.5 magnitude on the Richter scale, changing the morphology of the island and spreading death to thousands on the Mediterranean coast, followed by a violent tsunami at least 12 meters high. Monstrous flashes in the sky were reported. Similar mysterious lights were visible in other periods, always causing terror and panic among the inhabitants of the earth. Thus, it's reported in 1550 AD, a luminous dragon crossed the sky of Lucerne, in 1645 in Manila, in 1663 in Canada, and in 1682 in the Pyrenees Mountains, in 1743 in Palermo, in 1755 in Lisbon, in 1779 in Bologna in Italy, in 1797 in Venezuela, and in 1868 in Chile and Peru, and they were always accompanied by destructive earthquakes. Frederick Montandon further explained, seismologists argue that the Earth should be considered as a huge heating machine in whose bosoms the most extreme spherical currents seize the mixture and cause pressures which can cause the splitting even of rocky layers. This splitting and the subsequent repair is the direct cause of earthquakes, but the Earth's magnetic field is previously shaken by all the changes in the pressure and temperature levels of the internal layers that are being repaired. It's precisely these electromagnetic disturbances, then, that cause the seismic flashes, which some call sightings of flying saucers. At the same time, some of the luminous phenomena can take on various incredible shapes and move automatically, either individually or in groups, in all directions and at speeds of between 20,000 and 25,000 kilometers an hour. The groundbreaking theory of the Swiss seismologists, however paradoxical it may seem, is when examining scientifically every debatable aspect, and it's indeed the fact that most appearances of celestial phenomena coincide with the occurrence of strong earthquakes. Many ultimately believe that these flying saucers were not the monstrous phenomena of the past, but radioactive clouds or other chemical phenomena of radioactivity still unknown to man today, which develop a power much greater than the internal disturbances of our planet. And this was published in the newspaper Embros in Greece on November 20th, 1954 on Strange Press. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.